Let's show our appreciation to all the speakers today. I want to thank everybody. I've got a couple of other people that I wanted to make sure we thanked as we go forward here. It kind of ties into the Grain Handling Safety Coalition. Catherine Rylett is here today. She was one of the driving forces behind getting the Grain Handling Safety Coalition started. Her nephew was one of those that passed away in the tragedy up in Mount Carroll, Illinois. We want to recognize Catherine for your continued involvement with that and helping with the stand-up this week. In addition, the stand-up, between the partnership between OSHA and the National Grain and Feed, I want to give my counterparts at Court National Grain and Feed a big shout-out. We've got Randy Gordon, Jess McClure, and Jim Siebert. Thank you very much for everything you've done for the grain safety. Thank you. Appreciate it. Also, I know that our members, a number of members with Grain and Feed Association of Illinois board here, my board of directors. If you're a board member, I know I've got several here. Would you please stand? I want you to be recognized, members of the Grain Handling Safety, or the Grain and Feed Association of Illinois board. Thank you. Appreciate it. In addition, I know they brought other people with them, and as I look around the room, I'd like to, I wish I could recognize everybody that's here, the people from OSHA, the FFA people, the other people that work in the grain facilities and grain industry, the other industries that are here. We really appreciate your support and your participation to help make this a special stand-up event. We conclude our presentation part, it's just the beginning of a week that can make a difference in your life and the lives of those around you. I'm reminded of a saying I read. It's called tomorrow. It's your reward for working safely today. We want to encourage you to watch the training demonstrations in the grain safety training room when we break from this presentations. The training demonstrations will also be posted on the website for viewing during the week or at other times throughout the year. We think you could use these for small toolbox talks or just informal presentations about safety. We want to remind everyone that there are a variety of free resources available to encourage participation in the Stand-Up Week activities. GHSC, as Stan mentioned, is hosting a daily webinar at 2 p.m. Central, Tuesday through Thursday this week. And they'll also be at the Stand-Up website at standupevents.org/grain, where there are many resources, and also the National Grain and Feed, Jeeps, the Grain Handling Safety Coalition websites also have a lot of free resources. We ask you to avail yourselves of these, dedicating time to safety this week, register your event, and invite others to join. The speaking part, this portion has been live streamed, and a recording will be available for those who might wish to view that. We have volunteers ready to direct you to different learning stations in the grain safety training area. We'll now be ending our presentation and encourage you to head to the training areas. Thank you very much for being here and making this a great Stand Up for Safety kickoff event.